Good morning, good afternoon. Happy Women's Day. Actually, today is Women's Day, and I'm hoping you're enjoying from wherever you are as a woman, as a girl child. I know you take over the world, okay? Please remember to share, to subscribe, and to support this woman seated here to give you information about yourself, information that will help your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle somewhere. Remember to share this video and to like it, okay? So if you're new, I'm Nature Tina RN by profession. I've lived both in Australia and currently I'm in Dallas, Texas. And that's why I'm here to share information that you won't get out there for students who their dream country is Australia. I'm basing on Australia today, okay? So that you won't be wasting your money, you won't be wasting your time. That's why I'm sitting here today, to help you achieve that dream you are aiming to achieve. And so, there are so many things you need to do before you relocate, okay? And when you're in Kenya, for example, you are confused. Where do I go? Who will help me maneuver this journey? And you end up consulting people who are in Australia. And for sure, they won't help much, let me tell you. Even me, I can't help even my own brother much to go to Australia. But I can help with few ideas, but I don't have the real information that is needed. And I'll consider agency, whether I'm in Australia or America, I'll consider agency, and I'll advise you to consider agency if they are legit. I know there are those agencies that have called people money, and you need to be very careful. This information will help you know the right agency you're working with, because some agencies I've contacted Samuel, we are here, and they are so transparent with information. You pay them and they return your money because they are like, oh, okay, there are changes and these changes are affecting you. You can't get this visa, okay? And they won't go ahead with your application. Some will take your money and just risk to apply for a visa that they know you won't get because of your age and because of your education level. And today I will give you the right age. If you are nearing that age and you're planning to go to Australia, you better hurry up before you get to that age, or you go back to school to earn on your education or earn on another degree or maybe a master's. Then, because I know one problem with going to Australia is money. You need money, you need English test, which is a challenge to some people, and it's normal, it's life, okay? So don't give up. If the age cap is catching up with you, and you can go to Canada, you can go to UK, you can come to US, okay? You're welcome. And now today, I'll base on student visa. When you're in Kenya, all you know is leave Kenya, go to Australia as a student. You don't know after student visa, will I be a student forever? Will I be a student forever? Will I be a permanent resident? Will I be a citizen? Those are the things you don't know. And while you're in Kenya, you don't even care. You are like, bora nifike, which is not so good, because bora nifike can take a toll in your life. You can regret why even you left Kenya. Let me tell you. Sorry to say, but that's the truth and that's the fact. Many people won't tell you. And I'm talking this based on the changes that happens in this Home Affairs, the immigration visas department. And this is the thing. When we're in Australia, It's happened like they put the age cap for everything, for everything. If in Australia and you're age 45, you can't get a permanent resident. So if you're a student and you're 45, where do you go? Where do you go? Do you know the only way you have is to go back to your country? Okay? Why are you going to Australia to go back to your country after finishing your college? No, I don't think so. These are the things you should consider. Don't regret. And the only thing you have is that degree certificate. And once they deport you, you can't go back because you have a bad reputation in your visa, in your passport, okay? So it's not good. So don't force yourself to Australia when you are at certain age. Whatever age I mention here, just make use of it, okay? If you have a dream to go to that country, check your age. Don't regret, okay? And I'll start. If you are 45 years old, you can't get permanent residence. You're a student, you go back to your country. Or maybe you can get your way to New Zealand or something, the country that is nearby. Was New Zealand your dream country? Was Bali your dream country? No. So to avoid all this, you better sit down in Kenya and make the best choice for your money. You know, your money is involved here. You've sold everything in Kenya, you're relocating to Australia, your dream country, and then you have to go back without nothing. And you are always a student, you've not invested that much too, okay? You understand my point? Yes, so, and here's the thing. If you come across an agent who is considerate, they will tell you before you start your processing, you need that English exam. You need the English exam is the main thing before you go to Australia as a student. They want that first. Then, bank statement. When dealing with agencies, some are on top of the information. Every changes for the country they are dealing with, if it's Canada, US, or Australia, they have the information on top of there. But some agencies, they're just there. Students coming, applying, I want to go. They don't even check the information, and if they check, they won't tell you. They want to try, okay? So this is the information I had. This was in 2023 and it's still active, okay? So if you are 25 years of age, you need to have a degree. 25 and above, it's a degree. You need to have a degree. Then whatever you're looking up to go and do in Australia is a master's. 25 years. That's the age cap. It's called Home Affairs age cap. 25 to 35 years. If you are 35 years, or before you get to that 5, you need to go and do masters. Okay? You're going to do masters. They don't want you to go. Before, people used to go with even 40 years. I'll give an example, degree in nursing. BSN, 1 year course, then you go do and practice there. Easy. Nowadays, they won't give that. Below 25, you can go to a college. Below 25 years, you can go to a college. They don't limit you to apply. You apply a visa, but I don't know. There are less chances of getting because they want to see. Australia, they don't want to know, like, okay, I was not financially stable when I was 20 years. So I've decided I'll go there to do my certificate because if you're not financially stable in your country to do a certificate or a diploma, how are you affording to go to Australia? And you know Australia, they want evidence. You can pay for your expenses. If you couldn't pay for in your country, how would you afford their country? You know, that's the point. So if you're planning to go Australia and you are above 25 years and you don't have a degree, you won't get a visa to go to do degree in Australia. Let me tell you that this is for free. You go there, immigration will, the students counselor who are in agencies, they'll take your money, but you won't get a visa, my friend, okay? So just be careful. I have friends who are planning to go to Australia and they got lucky, they got a very transparent agency who told them, you know what, I'm sorry, with your level of education and what you want to go to do and your years, I'm sorry, I won't take your money because you won't get a visa. It will be so hard for you to get a visa, to secure Australia visa to go as a student, unless you go back to school before you're 35 years, do a degree, then we go to Australia on a master's visa, and we need to apply it before you get to 35. So you need to be very fast, okay? You need to go to school, complete, then get money again to go to Australia so that you get your master's, because that's the only time they can give you a visa. That's the information you need to know. Someone like that, sorry, straight away they change their mind. They try to decide which other dream country do I go to. That when you see people, they go to Canada, others go to UK, others go to America, but not many will share with you like, oh, my age cap made me not to go to Australia. I wanted to go to Australia. They'll say it when it's too late. When it's too late, and it won't help most of the people because they have invested in it. Okay, to start application, you pay 22,000 for English exam. Then you pay the immigration fee, which last year was 15,000. So, and the transport in and there, so approximately we've used 60,000, which is a lot of money. And I don't want you to go all through this. So if check your age, I'll say check your age, and if you can still, if you're thinking of, some people say they want to raise kids in their country, then come with them when the kids are independent. Consider your level of education and your age. These two things go hand in hand when it comes to go to Australia with the current home affairs changes. So be on the lookout. If they change again, sometimes they can see their workforce is not well covered. Maybe they might what do we say? They can legeza kamba kidogo for you to go there. But you don't wait, because you don't know what the changes might be. Maybe even they might be worse for you to go there, okay? So as you plan to go to Australia, keep in mind your age, your level of education. It's affecting your dream to Australia. So keep that in mind. And when you hear they are planning to go Australia, someone will be sitting there, they'll be like, in 5 years I want to go to Australia. How old are you? How old will you be in those 25 years? Yes, you'll be 25, 26. What will be your level of your education? That's time. Will it be a valid dream for you by that time? It's valid to you, but is it valid to Australia where you want to go? Put that in mind. And all I can say is, I wish you all the best. And what do I say? I wish you all the best, okay? As you plan to move. And before I leave I'll say one thing I almost forgot. The other thing is, mostly before, Australia used to allow people to go. You're going as a student, but you can go with your family, okay? Right now, they are not giving visas to families. Like, if you're a student, you go as a student. Before, they'll give you your wife and your kids. Maybe if one is older than the other, they can fight for the older. But right now, there are changes. They only give the student, the one who is going to study, not the whole family. So, without further ado, I'll say thank you. Stay tuned. I'll be doing more of these videos just to educate you. Please consider to subscribe to this video, like and share, and turn on that notification button because I'll be sharing more information. I'll talk about more student visa, everything that you need to know. And it's good if you leave a comment down below for me to know what to do next. Okay? And I appreciate your time in all your dreams, okay? Thank you for watching this video. Bye.